Hey guys, this is Pluto here at the live Season 3 North American Qualifiers. Sitting beside me is just let you introduce yourself, I guess.
I'm Zuna. I play AD carry for FeaR.
I like it. Now, I known you. I known you. I had known you before as Gosu Zuna, but now you're just FeaR Zuna. What was the Gosu part of your name exactly?
I was sponsored by It's Gosu, like way before Season 1 championships, and someone took Zuna, so I just stayed with the name till now.
Oh, what does Zuna mean? How'd you come about that name?
I don't know. When I was in Japan, like I was 7, and my family just kept calling me that, and it just sticked.
Do you think it means something like dirty or something in Japanese, or are you confident that it doesn't mean anything?
No, it doesn't mean anything.
Okay, good. I'm just making sure your parents didn't like pick on you and stuff while you were 7 in Japan and stuff like that, and feed you raw fish and sushi and call you a bad name. You're good. You don't like sushi?
Well, I like sushi. I don't like raw fish though. I'll eat like spider rolls and gyoza and stuff like that, but raw, no.
None of that raw shit. That ain't you, dog. Well, let's get more to the task at hand, which is these qualifiers. Congratulations, first of all. You guys come 2-0 out of your group, and it was expected, I feel like. You guys were one of the favorites coming into this tournament, of course, because you and Curse were the 2 teams that qualified from the North American Regionals up in Seattle at PAX. So was there a lot of nerves coming into this, or were you guys just expecting to you guys are one of the top seeds, it's going to be an easy kind of roll through these group stages, or were you worried about any particular teams?
Well, the only trouble we'd have is if we were maybe Orbit or Nom Nom or Cloud9, whatever they are now, and Curse. Those are probably the only 2 teams that we have a little trouble with. But we saw the group play and see who our next opponents are. I think we definitely were really confident. And then we have a Psycho Squid, Benny, as our new top laner, and he's my old teammate, and I feel more comfortable with him on the team now than I ever did before. So I definitely think that helps me a lot personally.
So he's kind of your comfort blanket then. Do you like cuddle with him at night and stuff?
Yeah, he came over to my house a week beforehand just to play with us the second he joined, just so we could, we call it the hyperbolic time chamber. So we just practice hardcore, just land it up, me and him.
And the hyperbolic time chamber is just your room and a bunch of Cheetos and Mountain Dew, right?
Yeah, pretty much my room is the living room, and the kitchen's right next to it. So, yeah.
A lot of Cheetos, a lot of Mountain Dew. That's how you train. That's how you become a professional League of Legends player right here. Wear Superman tees and DC comic stuff and eat Cheetos and Mountain Dew. I like it a lot. That's some good strategy. So bringing Psycho Sid or Psycho Squid or Benny Hung, whatever you want to call him, onto the team to replace you essentially in top lane, because as many people know, Aframu did depart Team FeaR as your AD carry. He's on to CLGNA as the support. So you were transitioned down to AD carry, which is interesting because a lot of teams try that kind of stuff and it doesn't always work out. Like we've seen Hotshot move to the jungle and then back up top, and there's been a lot of transitions like that. Has that transition been an easy one for you personally, going from top lane to AD carry, or is it easy because AD carry is kind of where your heart lies initially?
I think it's a lot easier for me because I like the role and I've played it before. And not just that, I can just focus on the lane. I don't have to worry about the minimap. My biggest problem is when I played jungle, I only looked at the minimap the whole game, so I never had to pay attention. So whenever I played top, my reaction time to the mini-map was really bad. So if I didn't play something that had a getaway, I usually got ganked a lot, and I would always die because of it. So the only heroes I could really play top were Shen and Elise anyways. And Elise is just really easy to play. But my Shen's gold, and then if anyone picks some, if I got banned out, I was kind of like Wicked in Season 2 finals. It just failed.
It just didn't go so hot there. Now, as you said, you're kind of hearkening back to your times on CLG Black whenever you were the jungler. So you've been jungle, you've been support before, you told me, you've been top lane, you're on AD carry. So I guess the only role you haven't been in that you told me about is AP carry. Have you actually played AP mid for a team somewhere along the way?
I played a little AP mid for some scrims because Link left CLG Black, and I was like, maybe I'll go mid, and it didn't turn out so well. But besides that, no, I pretty much don't plan on playing AP. Definitely would probably stay with AD, maybe support along the road.
Now, what is it that you like so much about AD carry? Like you said, is it just the fact that you can kind of tunnel vision your lane and be able to CS and trade effectively and not really worry about the mini-map like you said? Or is there something else that you really just enjoy about AD carry? Is it just kind of the carrying part in-game?
I don't know. I'm drawn to it. I love the feeling of just being the AD carry. I don't know. When I played Dota, I played mid, which is kind of weird, but I like AD carry definitely the most.
Was there any trepidation for you going into, you had to fill the kind of big, flashy shoes of Afromu? Afromu was, he's a really prevalent streamer in the community. He's a really great guy, and he brought a lot to the team. I mean, no offense to anyone else in the team FeaR, of course, but people regard it as Afromu's team. That's kind of what they said. So now that Afromu has left, you've moved to AD carry, Psycho Sid is on the top lane. Do you think your team is better than ever, and do you think that this is the team that deserves to be in Season 3?
Yeah, I definitely think so. Well, one thing about Afro, I'll definitely admit he's a good player. I won't take anything on him. But sometimes when we're playing, if we ever get behind a little bit, he'll start going quiet just because, even if he's not doing bad, he'll just start going quiet, which doesn't, it's just not a good thing. Not really a bad thing, but it's definitely not a good thing. And I just feel like I'm more comfortable now on the team, and I can do my own calls compared to before. And another thing about top is I couldn't make any calls because I wasn't comfortable with top lane. So I would just stay top, and I wasn't really good enough to make calls on my team while I was top. So now at AD, I can make calls too, which I think really helps a lot.
From what I've heard, I haven't gotten the intricacies, I suppose, of the FeaR lineup and their shot callers and stuff, but I hear that Benny has kind of filled that role really well so far. Is that the case? Is Benny kind of now y'all's shot caller as far as top lane is concerned?
I wouldn't say shot caller, but lots of stuff doing with top, and Smithy will be like, hey, let's take red, and then Benny will be like, no, we're all dead. I think that definitely helps a lot.
Now, tomorrow you guys will be facing a meet playground in a best-of-3. And this best-of-3 is arguably the most important match in your entire career because, there was group stages, there were best-of-1 today, but you lose one, you still have a chance to get in. This is going to be the best-of-3. If you win this best-of-3, you're 100% in Season 3. If you lose, you're out and you can't qualify again. You just have to kind of meander about the Challenger circuit, which is, what a lot of teams will be doing. Meat Playground has Balls on it now and Arthalon as their mid, not Pobelter and Light Sludge, which many people are used to. And you were kind of saying before that Balls was before your time on FeaR. You didn't really play with him, you didn't really know him, so you don't have a lot of qualms about beating him and destroying him tomorrow in the bottom lane. Is there anything you're particularly worried about in Meat Playground, or have you guys studied and done your homework to face them tomorrow?
I think Meat Playground's pretty good, solid team, but I definitely think both their best players left, Pobelter and Light Sludge. So I don't think we should have a problem, but we did lose them before, and we definitely won't underestimate them.
Is there any particular AD carry that you find yourself drawn to? I've seen you've been playing a lot of Ezreal. Is it just his escape mechanics, his overall slipperiness that makes you feel comfortable kind of being the aggressor and CSing effectively in lane? Or is there another AD carry that your heart is set on that maybe your team won't quite let you play?
I played all the Season 1 carries because that's when I played AD. But, carries like Vayne, Draven, Varus, Twitch, the heroes, I can't play them at all. I'm the worst at them, so I just stick with the ones I know for now. But I'll definitely pick up the other ADs. I just played 3-4 heroes, 4 or 5 heroes, as good as I could just for this. But later on, I'll definitely improve my hero pool.
Now, you've been on FeaR for a little bit as a top lane, and you've kind of watched Afro and Muffin kind of evolve as a bot lane. So now that Afro has left and you filled that position, do you and Muffin have pretty good synergy, you think, just from being friends and just knowing each other for so long? Or is that something you guys feel like you definitely have to work on?
We definitely need to work on it more than anything. Sometimes he'll go aggressive when I don't want to, but I don't say it. And then sometimes I'll do something and I think he'll feel me, and I don't say it and it doesn't work out at all. But I definitely think we're improving on that. And in lots of scrims, I'll go full ham, every game, and my scores will end up horrible. But whenever I'm in a real match, I play rather safe. I just like to farm, and then I'll harass, and then I'll never go for a kill unless I know where everyone is on the map.
Awesome. Well, we definitely will see how you guys fare against Meat Playground tomorrow. Obviously, I wish you guys the best of luck, and I hope that things go in your favor and you guys can make it to Season 3, because you guys would be, of course, a great team to see in Season 3. I love all you guys, ManCloud. I don't love Smithy quite so much, but that's neither here nor there. And Gnome Cyan is a great manager. I'll give a shout-out to her because she's staring at me evilly off camera. But I want to give this opportunity for you to shout out any sponsors, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, family, friends, anything you'd like to give.
I'll give a shout out to Twitch and Steel Series, and I'm gonna have to give a shout out to my family and my friends. Give a shout out to Link because he's a little cutie pie over there, and then I'll give one to Spell, Sam Huff, and my brother Kemma and my brother Kevin. That's it. Thanks.
Awesome. Not a lot of people shout out their families, which is interesting. A lot of people just say they're like robots and they're like sponsors in story. Goodbye. And it's like, come on, your family supports you. Is your family a very supportive family?
Yeah, definitely. I live with both my brothers, so they support me on every move I make.
Are they older or younger brothers?
They're both older and they're twins.
So do they beat the shit out of you?
No,
Are you bigger than them?
no,
They're big guys then. They must beat up on you, right? No?
no. I don't think people beat up on people, but
That's what older brothers and sisters do. They pick on you, right?
maybe they'll mess around with you a little bit, but never get bruised or anything. But let's put it this way: my brothers are beast. I don't go to the gym anymore because I'm lazy and all I do is play games. But they go to the gym all day, every day, so they're beast.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for the interview. I appreciate it. And like I said, best of luck tomorrow. Stick around. Subscribe to the Reign of Gaming YouTube. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/CRSPluto or youtube.com/CRSPluto for more great interviews here from the Season 3 NA Live Los Angeles Riot Championship Series Qualifiers. There's a lot of words right there. I don't know what I just said. But stay tuned. Peace out.